Hey, this is Donna Martinez from my favorite bathroom in the house, the guest bathroom, because my husband kicked me out. How dare he? I pay bills just like he do. Now, but he already there. He beat me to it. He went straight from work, so I got to go. You know how you had a family reunion and you had to, meetings and then you pay your dues. We got to pay some dues. I got the money, though. On me. We can write a check. Our check won't bounce. They good. But this is one of my little outfits. But tonight I'm doing a dance fest tonight. Oh yeah, I got me some routines planned out. I'm stiff, and I want to see a great big special, individual hello to Ashes611. How you doing, babe? You showed me you are more woman and more man than a lot of them that I ask to be forgiven by. You showed that. It showed me who you are. You don't know me, I don't know you, but you say you live here. I would love for you to come. This is no setup. If you don't, baby, I don't blame you. We're strangers. But still, even long distance, you showed me in your way you accepted. Now, if you said some words, I haven't read everything, but just what you did, acknowledging. I said, huh? My husband said, what's wrong? I said, nothing. It's just showing you about healing and something that I said, and it just got outrageous. And this person was not going all the way there with me, and I understand why they went there, but it wasn't nothing to do with them. But I understand. But this is the thing, Ashes. Not to explain to you or anybody, but that's not who I am. I don't believe in talking about people's kids or anything. They can talk about my kids out there. They grown. I don't care. But I understand how your loyalty, and I understand where you were coming from. But you showed me, dear, that you were a bigger woman, bigger than life. I got a feeling you're short too. But if I take off these little bit of heels I got on, look, I got on these. If I take off these little bit of heels I got on, we might be the same size. Because as you get older, they say you shrink. So I'm 5'10" and a half. But ain't nobody challenge you to this and that. But just know, Ashes, thank you. It showed who you are. Really, as a person, as an individual, and that you have a very good heart, And I was just looking at your pictures and studying, and all the things I said about you, Ashes, I know it wasn't true. I was lashing out with words and being crazy as hell. I just keep it real. Being crazy, acting crazy, uncouth. But that isn't who I am. We're all human. We all get mad. We all get angry. We all bleed red. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, that's not who I am. That's not who I am. And I'm not trying to make somebody say, I'm not running for president either. Trying to get a publicity. And I'm still unmonetized. I'll stay that way. They ain't paying nothing, no way. But blog radio is the way to go. And real quick, that blog radio, unless you got a new address, Ashes, do something with that blog radio. I guarantee you just being yourself, you ain't got to put your business out there, but it's a lot of ladies that would love to hear what you got, what you're into. From what I study and gather from looking at being a stalker, you like to dress, you like style, you like unique clothing, unique shoes. Not that you would be biting off anybody, but you could do that on your blog. And I'm trying to tell you what to do, but it could be about a lot of subjects from A to Z. But you got me looking at shoes in a different way. I was like, I like those. Those are cute. So I learned the name of them through when you was asking about. I said, they are some nice shoes. And like I said, I ain't got to keep saying forgive me. You did forgive me because you wouldn't acknowledge. So, sweetheart, this is to you. God bless you. No, I'm not running for president, and I'm not kissing up. I don't care what nobody say. I just know where I'm coming from, sincerely, from my heart to yours, as another human being. They can say, she's scared. You know how they people, but you know what? It's something going on with YouTube, at least these people. Something's going on. Like I see, it's a resurgence. And then there's those that I really admire, and they're so funny. Slapper, you need to quit. You are that man. Hit up Slapper down. If you ain't never heard of him, I didn't hear about him till Tommy. Then I'll be over there. I go over there sometimes, or I watch him from my desk if we doing, or if I'm not driving, we out in the field. That man is funny. And that man, all I'm going to say, some stuff that he do, Tommy do. A lot of people have that gift. Who can't get under somebody's skin? But Slapper funny, and I love that calm voice he does it in. So why are you this and that then? By me being old school, it's just like these different movies, Alfred Hitchcock movies, or those movies where what's that, Mask? Or Look Out Your Window. That kind of stuff. Slapper, you funny. But what's up to the whole Flamingo crew over there? Salute, Tommy Soto Nation. Salute, share, and B Vlogs, Redface, Rampage, Ashes611. If she wants to do a blog and girl, I'd update that. Go for what you know, and you can get paid for that. That's real, you know that. But I don't know what stopped you unless you really got another one up and running. But I went to that one. I was like curious. I said, oh man. But it's not that you ain't got an offer. Just know you can do it. Everybody got something they can add and be unique. And you ain't gotta. We don't have to be like that other person. Just be yourself. That's the recipe. Be yourself. And that's why so many people don't like certain people out here, because these people can be themselves. YouTube taking people through change, just seeing how many views you can get before they pay you. But guess what? If people want to see and hear you, even on YouTube, they will donate to you just to keep you afloat or show their appreciation if it's $1 a month. So if you like these people out here, support them. I'm running a little late because Chicky Poo cooking. I done made dressing, homemade dressing. Here it is. I'm in the kitchen. You can't really see. Oh, I got to turn the other light on here. This is the den kitchen. Okay. This is a little outfit. This is what my son bought me for Mother's Day. My husband, but this is one of the body shirts he bought the other day at Macy's. You can get 2 for 30 something. They were $30 a piece. American Girl brand. I don't know about them kind of brands. I'm not a name brand hunter. I just like to spend money and pay bills and make sure my grandkids are gonna be taken care of. I just like to do stuff like that. I'm not put you down. All that little facade, that wasn't me. I'm an everyday person. You'd be surprised. If you ain't got nothing to sit on but a milk crate, I will sit on that bad boy. Not with these white jeans, though, if it's dirty. I got on my white jeans, about to go, because I already showered, came home from work and showered and got redressed. And I feel like doing some lip syncing tonight. Who with me? Holler if you hear me. This the dressing. I made sure it got really brown. My husband likes a really crispy crust. So, it looks, well, it's really, it looks dark, but it's really good. It's really tasty. I just got to take this chicken out the oven. And 2 pans of chicken, too. It has to last, fat boy. But I'm going to stick a little I'm going to stick a little knife, a little fork in the joint of the chicken and make sure this bad boy is done. Because I don't want to get him no food poisoning. Okay. With these pans, like I said before, if you was watching, I don't use foil in these because I just soak them, scrub it out real good, and then throw them in the dishwasher or just finish hand washing them. This is like 3. I cooked 8 altogether, so I just put 3 because this pan holds so many leg quarters. We eat. Hey, I bought a case of leg quarters because he's gonna be leg quarter. Me and my husband, we not choicey. I got breasts in there, I got wings in there, but I think the next chicken I cook, I'm gonna fry in some canola oil. It's not how you cook it, but it is sometimes. It's just how much you eat. Okay, so you see that the juices are running clear. Everything's cool. So the food is done. He told me, well, let's ride together. I said, baby, I got food. I said, remember, you got a belly that needs my attention all the time. I said, so I have to do this, do that, work, you know. I said, and the grandbaby would be at the meeting. So, and I'll come back and put, and I might teach you ladies a secret tonight. If you can't make no homemade green beans, they know homemade, like when you take the string beans, when you take the little strip out and, and snap them and you rinse them off real good, scald them in hot water, clean them, and then you put your, well, I prefer smoked turkey. People use ham hock, hog maw, whatever, that's what they want to use. I use smoked turkey. But I know how to make them from the can. I just drip, drain the juice off of it from the can, put them in a colander, rinse them off, rinse them off with hot water. And have some white potatoes chopped up already. Have my water boiling already with my smoked turkey. And I'll have that boiling for like 45 minutes. And so by the time the potatoes, I'll put them in first. Because if this is they're already done there in the can. But the homemade taste that you're looking for. Now this is the second. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 7, oh, it's really 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8 pieces, just like I said. This is the other pan of chicken. See, these pans ain't pretty right there because they get used a lot. But it saves on foil. I just spray them with canola oil so they don't stick. It's not going to stick. The juice is not going to stick. But it's a little Italian theme, something. I season it more in an Italian theme with a little Puerto Rican, a little Cajun, throw it in there. And it may not taste like my sochocha. That's a Puerto Rican dish. It's so good. But sochocha reminds me of jambalaya or gumbo. It's the same ingredients. It's just just like people eat cow intestines and they call it tripe, and black folks like to eat chitlins and some Caucasian. This is the pan I was talking about, a silicone cake pan. Ladies, get this. You won't even, but you can still spray it if you want, because I only use baking spray pan. I bought some more new ones today and the other week, in Kroger, and they got a newer version, up to 99% less residue with flour, Happy Baking. I use that, or Baker's Magic. I don't use the unnamed brand, but if you do, or just use some Crisco flour and old school, grease your pan, as they say. Take the flour. You don't have to be the cake flour. If you're doing homemade, you're using cake flour. It say pre-sifted on the box, but you still got to sift it. When you're doing your buttercream frosting, you still got to sift the powdered sugar to make the granules, finer. And these are my cake. When I take my cake, like layer cake, these come from, I forgot what the company they make these. You set them up on the wherever you are, and it helps you cool your cake without having to put it, especially if you're doing it, like taking it to somebody and somebody paying you for it. Even my pound cakes, I'll put them on this. And then your cake boards don't have that greasy look or greasy, and you ain't got to make it look tacky by putting foil on it. Because I like to make my stuff to people. And presentation is everything. But as far as at home, I'm still a clean cook, but as far as at home, I'll use pans for this. And I'll have people over for dinner, and I'll just transfer this chicken over to my broaster. And after I take a spoon and saute it a little bit with the juices from what the chicken made, and then start soaking these and put in if I'm having dinner at home with people coming over for dinner. I mean, who don't like baked chicken? I just don't eat it. You know what's weird? I don't eat my own baked chicken, but I eat somebody else's. As long as I know they're clean. That dressing is a little browner than I like, but at least I want to make sure it's not soupy, because when it goes in the refrigerator and underneath it's a little lighter. But that's just the crust. But it is homemade. You can say, oh, it look like trash. It's ugly. Well, it's homemade. Cornbread and all. Oh, except for I used a small can of chicken broth to add to the chicken that I had boiled last night in a big pot. And I use that as my chicken stock. Because when you're making your own homemade, which I use gloves when I be mixing that too. And I wash my hands a lot. The gloves, the plastic gloves you use. Not the rubber surgical gloves I carry with me too. That's just for other reasons. But this right here, these only cost $1 Tree, and they're not made in China. And I always use that for serving. But I talked to my godson, him and his fiance coming by to grab something to eat tonight. So I'm going to give him some green beans and everything in one of these carry-out containers. You can get it from Dollar Tree, $1. It's got 2 compartments for sides and that. But he leave out my house with 3 and 4, because that'd be too much food for me and my husband. My husband had that yuck face look like, you're giving all our food away. Dude, me and him love dressing so much, except he don't like cranberry sauce. I eat dressing by itself. If you got some good homemade dressing, the only thing I hate about homemade dressing with some people, when it's real grainy. It's just grainy with no flavor. You got your green peppers, you got all that, and I don't taste anything. It's grainy. Who did this? That's what I like about get-togethers. If I don't know who, and if my sister-in-law did it or my daughter, I'll be like, oh, I know it's going to be the bomb. My daughter, with her ethnic background, she know how to cook soul food like a mug. But these are my jeans. My son bought me for Mother's Day. Him and my daughter. She helped pick them out, and he's so domineering. She's the oldest, but I said, hey, less on your pocket. But mommy, and it's still the same bracelet from Sunday. I put that on, and I just put some glittery silver to do that and over my eyes. But I'm about to go to the little family meeting with my white my bodysuit that my husband picked out. And I like it so. It's so stretchy. It's so cute. And I said it'll go good. He bought me a top to go with it, but I can still wear it another day. And I'm about to buy me about 4 more pair of jeans, because when one get dirty, I want some more. And I like these. They're called Jagans. What is the brand of these jeans? They're not saying he bougie, but they went to Parisian and got that. He got that necklace I wore from Nordstrom, so I don't put a price. But my daughter was kind of pissed. She said behind his back, like, it ain't that they rich, but he's like, I'll pay for them. She said, but I'm helping you pick, because she said, mommy, if he had brought you that stuff, you would have been like, I said, I ain't trying to be funny, babe. I like that. And I'm like, can I have a receipt? Because, I ain't trying to say, I want to get the money. I'm a crackhead. I gotta go get the money. No, it's just the way he wants to see me dress. And mama, if I feel like there's nothing wrong with this, I'm 53. I feel like my body is covered. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? It ain't like my body so perfect. I'm just like, boom, bam, boom. But I dress the way I like to dress. It's 70-something degrees here in Michigan. So I like to dress how I like to dress. I like to be comfortable. Okay, if a man look, a woman look, a dog, a cat, I don't care. At the end of the day, I come home to my husband, and we got a big understanding. More than a lot of people would they'll be scared to say, oh, he knows that. Yeah. Names and all. Are you serious? Who you think hold the camera when I do that? Or if I'm holding it myself, dancing all around. But I'm going to do a little lip sync tonight. I feel it coming, but it's not the weekend. Just acting silly. You got to when you old. And I ain't gonna put my grandbabies on here. So you gotta do it when you old. And you know, it'd be I got this feeling that either tonight, tomorrow, or the next day, that baby is coming. Them twins is coming. Because I don't think she can make it to next month. Watch what you say will come out your mouth. I don't mean she's gonna die. I don't think that child is full of child. I'll see her at the meeting. But baby, when the reunion go down, you'll be there. If you don't, I got one in my back holster. And put one on your husband. No, your husband need to be there with you. And he'll probably be glad to get out of that. All them black folks. All them Creole looking, talking. But finally, we got to have one here in Michigan. Finally. And I was like, we shouldn't even get no hotel, you know. But I thought about it. It'll be quicker because I'm a slowpoke getting ready. And, you know, pay the dues for the hotel too. Because I'm like, I'm not going to do that. We're not from out of town. Because folks are saying, we're going to stay with you. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to be funny. You can have the keys and stay to the crib. But we're going to stay on point where for the festivities. We're going to be there. My son, he's going to be there. Blessing the food, and then we just gonna have a good old time, a good old Creole family reunion, good old time, and I can't wait. And I'll probably be done got me another pair of white jeans and some shorts. Oh yeah, I gotta get me some shorts too. But my son in by the bodysuit. Hubby picked it out that day at Macy's, and I really like his choice. Sometimes I don't like his choice in clothing, but he knows what he likes to see me in. His favorite color to see me in is red, but I said, I've been wearing too many darker clothes, boo. That maroon bodysuit, I'm sorry, when I did Who's James Gordon, that was one of them. I like that bodysuit. It's slamming. It's lacy, but you got to be careful. I'm glad I ain't got no nails, and I got to watch my weight because trying to stretch it, really, I shouldn't have got a medium. I should have got a large. And then this one that's real stretchy, this is a large. So go figure. I got lots of room in this. And but I think about when you wash it, does it shrink? Because like stuff like this, I hang dry. I might put it in I wash it delicate and then I put it in the delicate cycle to dry. But I pull them out real quick and let them be down and then I hang it. Because this don't need no ironing. Our bodies are the hanger. I'm so happy to be living in this era where we don't have to iron so much, ladies, aren't you? Remember you couldn't do nothing but, man, and many, oh my God, uniforms I had to iron for them kids. But I wish I had them days back. When you got little kids, lady, don't rush it. You only stay little. Like my mama said, I'm going to keep quoting it. She said, you better stop rushing that time. I said, but I'm just tired. I got to go to work. And then the weekends, I'm so busy catching up with this. And then I got to do this. And I got to go to Boy Scout. And then his father got this. We got transport. But you be blessed. You got the day your dad's in their life. I said, but I was married to him. I ain't taking him down for child support. We didn't say baby daddy, baby mama. But back then, I was that cool baby mama. And we ain't have to have we ain't trying to have no sex with you. Why I gotta have sex with you to get you to take care of your baby? If you don't believe it's your baby, to any of you right now in doubt, that's what they got DNA tests for. The state will pay for it, free of charge. But know this, sirs, if you don't. If the baby is proven to be yours, they come in immediately after you. So I can understand if you ain't got no history with this chick. You say it was only one time, twice. It just take one time with a married couple or a couple that's been together for years, whether you married or not, to make a baby. It take 1 second to catch HIV. Why are you screwing without a condom? Did it break? All I'm saying is, if you're in doubt that saying that baby ain't yours, look like that baby look like a walking you in another color or just like you, with a girl face or with a boy face or the male face like yours. But more have proven that. But sometimes, you know what? Don't trust those tests. I'd get 3. Just like a second opinion. When the doctor told my husband, they admitted him, said he had cancer, I fainted. My son had just went off to his honeymoon. It was around June the 1st, 2013, when my husband, that week of June the 1st, he got, diagnosed with cancer. I fainted. And I had just did the cheer, toast at the wedding. I promised not to, because he didn't have no alcohol, cider. But mama had her Moscato. She had her weights in her tote bag. I told you, said, oh my. I said, stop talking about oh my like I'm a baby. I'm grown. Anyway, I said, I promise not to bug you. I got a chatty patty. I said, but bring me something home in the oven. And when he saw that phone ring, like she calling us on our honeymoon, but he said, hello, Ma, everything. I just started screaming. And the nurse took the phone away. I couldn't talk. And then they handed it to my husband. He said, your mother's upset. They just died. He said, with cancer, well, you already knew, boo. He was getting smaller. He don't drink. He don't do drugs. We don't have HIV. And even if we had HIV, we would have found it out. Because when the next day, when that doctor came in the room, a Nigerian doctor on the Johns Hopkins ward, I love him. he believes in God and Jesus. And he said, well, Mr. So-and-so, it's up to God. It's up to you. If you're willing to fight, he said, you got a beautiful wife beside you. I'm looking, saying, beautiful what? Hair still pretty from the little hair they added for your son's wedding, but clean, the jeans. My daughter had to go home and get clothes for me because I stayed by his side because he had a private room. I could stay there all day and night, but I wasn't going to get in the bed and interfere with nurses and stuff. And she had to go get all. I said, go get this, get my makeup, get this, get that, or whatever. Whatever I needed. They had a toothbrush. Bring me my own toothbrush. Bring me my Listerine. Bring this, bring that. She know what I like. Oh, I got to put on my wedding ring. Still haven't got it resized, ladies. Ain't that a shame? I'm a procrastinator about some things. And I'll walk out with it. He'll be like, and the first thing he'll say, why you ain't got your wedding ring on? Boo. Does it prove that we married or not? Women are wearing them now. They're saying, oh, keep me from talking to them. No, it don't. All they say is, if you act up, hit me up. Lose me. I'm too old for you anyway. But anyway, they diagnosed him. He said, I ain't going nowhere. I said, but he said, Donna, I'm not going nowhere. That's why he said, nurse, orderly, somebody come get my wife off the floor. I just remember seeing Black going, and you can say I'm a drama queen, but really, I really fainted. Because when I heard it, I was like, I knew to expect something, but I wanted to say it was TB. I said, but then why I'm not coughing? But that next day, that doctor, he got to doing it. After he talked to him, he said, it's up to you. He said, you got a good, pretty woman beside you. He said, you're his wife? I said, yes. I'm steady crying. He said, stop crying. Everything gonna be okay. He said, it's up to the man upstairs in Jesus' name. I'm like, I never heard a doctor say something like that. Or God. They don't say God. It's all scientific. Even if you don't believe in God, even if you believe in Lucifer, they call him God. All I'm saying, he did that, and then he was so quick. I want this, stat. You know what I mean, right away. He said, HIV screening. I said, HIV screening? I said, I stay up on my test. My gynecologist has been featured in Ebony twice. First for her being a top-notch gynecologist, and number two, they gave her a makeover. Because she got a beautiful, well, not beautiful, all black hair is beautiful, but she has a curly braided hair that she keep in a ponytail and scrubs. And she said, you only just see me like this. I said, no, you one of my sorority sisters. I've seen pictures of you. It shocked me to see your face because I didn't really know it was you. It looked familiar, but you had no makeup. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. But she know. Because one time I was coming to her so often. She said, we have such a good relationship. Is this something you should be telling me? No, I'm just being careful because you can't trust men. But why so many STD tests? Because I remember when HIV first came out back in the day, they said it can stay in your body dormant for 10 years. But then they said it got mail. I wouldn't trust no mail order paternity test or HIV test. Let's keep it real. They have, and for you people in Michigan, I got it on my refrigerator. I give it out to everybody. I said, give it to your son and daughter. People in Detroit, Michigan, or you're close to the Detroit area, there's a free STD place, or you can go to detroitmi.gov. /health in uppercase letters. 50 East Canfield, Detroit, Michigan, 48201. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. I don't have my glasses on. STD testing and treatment. Rapid HIV and syphilis testing. HIV, PrEP, and in-PrEP. What is that? Free condoms. That's a good thing. Walk-ins welcome. Discreet and confidential. We help everyone regardless of their ability to pay. I haven't seen a free place advertised that in years. Get on it. If not, look it up in your city. Don't let that be the reason why. And then you know, but then why do you keep doing it without condoms? Yeah, I know things get hit, you slip up, whatever, but be very careful, people. Just because, like me, somebody could, okay, my hygiene on point. I keep my hygiene on point. It could be a walk-in syphilis or gonorrhea carrier, STD carrier. Don't look at the person and say, I know you ain't got it. Or because she's overweight. You see, I have heard men say, that fat chick, man, I screw fat chicks. I know they ain't got nothing. Well, I've seen nowadays overweight people can be on crack. So why is it that people go by that? Wake up, people. When you know better, you'll do better. And I don't even know why I got on that, but maybe somebody need it. Or prompt you wherever you live to do it, to go get tested. But yeah, it's free. And it's offered through the state of Michigan MDHHS. Well, it's not Mystica. That's housing. They say Mystica. But you also see the Detroit emblem that they got the Detroit where it's got the statue where it's holding a planet in one hand, this and that. Not the Joe Louis fist, like you're going fist bump because he's from here. So or we got the Joe Louis Arena. Oh, and the Hall and Oates concert was Sarah Smile. I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. Ooh. If you feel like leaving, he know he can't go. I'm gonna screw him to tomorrow. When he wake up in the morning, he gonna change his mind and call his side piece and say, don't call me no more, I'm changing my number. When he feels low, I hold him. And when he feel he can't go on, I come and hold and love him. It's just him and me forever. Baby, smile. I know you're gonna get this, boo. That's why you were so late doing videos. No, boo-boo, I was taking your food out the oven, and doing what you request. Master, the crispy crust dressing, homemade dressing in the middle of the week, master, that I had to prep for with celery and bell peppers and everything. Master. No, I don't bow down to him, only to God. But I do cater to him. You guys be blessed. See you later on with my lip sync.